what I want to do is demonstrate voltage drop. Okay, so in its most basic form, when we see voltage drop, we typically see it on our low voltage side. We see it on our 24 volt side. And that occurs because of a very long thermostat run. Now this wire in front of me, this 500-foot spool of wire, is 18 gauge wire. That's pretty big in terms of thermostat. When you think the fact that a lot of homes have 24 gauge wire, the bigger the gauge number, the smaller the wire. 24 gauge wire is a lot smaller and the voltage drop is a lot more prevalent. So what I'm going to show you is that even the 18 gauge wire can give us at least a 1 volt drop when we hook it up to this transformer. So what I have here on the table is I of course have my transformer contactor. I've got my meter over here and it's ready to go to measure voltage. So I want to start by measuring the voltage right here, right out of the secondary of the transformer. And we're going to get a reading of, you know, about 27 volts, 27 point something, which we have. Okay, so that's what we get the minute it leaves the transformer. Then it travels through this wire. Okay, 500 feet of wire it had to travel through. Although it's big wire, it's still going to drop our voltage a little bit. So if I measure it on the secondary after it goes through the wire, and as it finally gets to the contactor, you can see it's dropped down. It's dropped down a volt. So now we've got 26 volts. Not significant here, but it proves my point. If we have the smaller wire, which is very, very typical, the 24 gauge wire, and we were to run a drop like this, a run say from the attic to the thermostat and to behind the garage where the condenser might be, we might get a voltage here at our contactor of 19 volts. Seen this many times. And if that occurs, the voltage is going to drop to the point the contactor is going to chatter. So voltage drop is a real thing. Always measure your voltage not only at the transformer, but at the contactor so you can determine if it's a factor in possibly either causing your transformer to burn out or not pull in altogether.